today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, Joey Sly set to kick off. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's loose. The ball bouncing around, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a safety.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken at the 23. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 22 yards.
To week 1 CD and all the excitement in this game and just around the league. So many storylines to try to keep an eye on across the NFL. But I'm curious, germane to the game that we're watching here, what has you most intrigued about this matchup?
The same thing that everyone else at home is intrigued about. We're eager to see the return of one of the best offensive weapons in the NFL. We know he came back for the one playoff game last year, but even he's admitted that that might have been a premature return. But now, an entire offseason, training camp to prepare, I think he's ready to start making big plays for his team once again.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Leads to 2nd and
Watson looks to throw again. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
the pass.
This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 8 yards out, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. To the air yet again, Watson. Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its... An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
14. Falcons 5.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down, Las Vegas.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Complete.
So that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Intended for his
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to...
Watson on 1st down. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. But, Charles, they're certainly hoping that he has a lot more catches like that here as we continue to go. But, you know, he went on record. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game, and the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just 1 shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
The extra point splits the uprights. Again, it's Watson. Flushed out right. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Oh, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they got to...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more.
The kicker on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count.
Good.
Point after, right down the middle, and the route. Now Watson, he's going to back away and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And look at this, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And it'll be a turnover on down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Watson, he's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Hunter Renfro, already his second. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, flush to his right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now, Watson. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Las Vegas, it's a
I was pleased with how I played, and it felt like Coach's confidence was returning also. I really believe we had a decent chance of turning the season around.
today. From Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. From the 6. Now spinning away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They will be led out by their dual threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson. First down, it's Watson. Right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Boy, CD, you just think about this game, the magnitude of it. Week 17, playoff berth on the line. Even with that storyline, though, you think about this wideout, this veteran wideout, what he's trying to prove. This is a huge game for him individually.
And does it deserve top billing? To me, without a doubt, because this could be one of the best comebacks we've seen in the history of this league. Less than a year ago, were we sure that he'd step back on the field and reassume his position as one of the top players in the game? We didn't think so. Now he's going to be comeback player of the year and potentially MVP if his team continues to play well.
Yeah, I think that's the key, right? MVP's a real possibility if they can get into the playoffs and maybe win a game or two. So a little extra motivation for him. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Well, we knew that they wanted him heavily involved, and there you go, his first touchdown of this ball game.
And that had to be so special for him. Maybe a little more special than most because, let's face it, we're supposed...
To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson. And his throw here is incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try to take that away.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
From the gun, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a
Watson on third down. Right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the right. First down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10.
And Charles, you certainly have to think, just like we saw there, that they're going to continue to target him. It's going to be up to the defense to try to stop him because he's going to be such a focal part of this game plan.
And people always talk about,
and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to do.
From just shy of midfield, Watson. Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. There's that man again. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. A shotgun snap for Watson. End zone, but it's incomplete. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Cameron Hayward able to record his 5th sack of the season. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
If you know, you know.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them off, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Flushed out right. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Raiders add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Okay, they went for...
Now the Raiders will face an important two-point conversion attempt here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Conversion is no good.
So trying to throw it in. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Las Vegas, they've indeed run the table here on the regular season. They finish a perfect 16-0, joining the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to ever do so. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they're going to bottom out here to wrap.
As you'd imagine, the locker room was hyped after that game. I had plenty of tough moments in my career, but fortunately I had a lot of great ones too. And I have to say, this was one of the better moments in my whole career. Thinking back on it now, it didn't matter what happened the rest of the season. We lost in the playoffs to a team that was absolutely stacked with talent. But that one moment was one of the best of my entire life. One piece of advice I always give to young players coming into the NFL is not to take the end of the year awards for granted. Between the star power